Welcome back to Unlocking RuneScape. In this series, I have separated all of the bosses into different tiers and must fill in collection log slots to progress forward. With the easy tier completed, we have now moved up to the medium tier, which is composed of these bosses. The goal to move out of this tier is filling 31 new collection log slots, so let's go ahead and get started. In this video, I want to try something a little bit different that we haven't done in the medium tier yet, and that's going to be Sarachnis. Now, I've actually pretty much never killed this boss. I've done maybe 5 or 6 kills. So, yeah, this is going to be a new experience for me. We are going for the Giant Egg Sac and the Sarachnis Cudgel. The Jar of Eyes and Pet, again, are kind of too rare to actually go for, but if we happen to get them along the way, it'll give us a bit of a shortcut towards the end of the medium tier. After that, I'm not really sure what we're going to do, but this is a good start for now. I spent some of the gigantic cash stack that we had and bought myself a bludgeon, because apparently it's really good here, second to only the Scythe, and I guess technically the Inquisitor's Mace. I'm going to be using my main again to run myself some supplies, so I threw some money to that account to give myself super stores as well as some food, which I'll also probably just be potion sharing over. So, let's go get started. What? A bludgeon is not a sharp blade? There's spikes on it and stuff. Are you kidding me? What the heck, Jagex? This is stupid. Alright, that was my first kill. That wasn't bad at all, honestly. Starting off with a Rune Met Helm. Oh, hey, there's the Giant Egg Sac already. So that is our first slot on the collection log. I expect to get quite a few of these. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, we just got another one back to back. Okay. You know, my 2020 hindsight is now making me think, hey, maybe I should have just continued doing Turiel Slayer and just done this every time I got a spider's task. But this boss is so fast, I don't think being on task even makes that big of a difference. So I'm up to 50 KC here now, and I gotta say, I'm actually really enjoying this boss. I can't believe I've never really done it before. I'm having a really fun time here. The loot is better than Grotesque Guardians, which admittedly, you know, it's not saying too much, but it's not bad, and the kills are probably like 3 times faster than the Grotesque Guardians, so this is pretty nice, man. I don't even think I recorded it, because this boss is actually pretty quick. But I passed 100 KC. In fact, we're at like 108 now. So, yeah. Ah, no, I totally didn't die recording that clip. Oh, 97 strength coming in here. This account's really coming along. I haven't really been like AFK training it the same way I used to, because I kind of feel like it's not too necessary anymore, and I just haven't had a whole lot of downtime. But 97 strength is pretty big, man. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just zone out so hard at this boss, like, every time. We are now past 200 KC. The Cudgel is 1 in, I believe, 384 or something like that. So, we're actually getting pretty close to the drop rate already, and I hate to say it, but I think I'm actually going to miss this boss because I'm having fun here. So, this is honestly probably, like, the worst Sarachnis kill and trip I've had ever so far, but that is KC number 300, and we get a grubby key. Very nice. I will, of course, take that, because that's honestly the majority of the money I'm making here. I cannot believe I didn't realize this until just now, but I've been recording my main instead of my series account for the past, like, at least 2 clips. Oh my god. I'm actually recording the right screen. This has been a very interesting way to start this video. I'm already past the drop rate for the Sarachnis Cudgel. Still actually enjoying the boss. It's pretty high effort by using both my accounts, but by kind of carting in extra food on my main, I'm able to sustain myself pretty well. And this loot tab, dude, it's so good. Like, it looks so nice already. I think I've already made probably, like, if I had to guess, 6 or 7 mil or something. So that's awesome. The right screen region this time, but we did again pass another KC milestone that I was just too oblivious to actually notice. That is over 400 Sarachnis KC. I think I'm just gonna stay here until I get the Cudgel, because again, if I'm enjoying something, I might as well just grind it out all at once. And at the stage of the account that I'm at, the money that I'm getting here is decent. Alright, this is as close as I've got to actually getting this on recording. 500 KC at Sarachnis. Now, we're actually a 1/6 of the way to the pet. I'm not sure what the drop rate is on the Jar of Eyes. I would imagine it's more common than the pet, maybe like 1 in 1,000 or something. So, hey, maybe we get that instead of the Cudgel at this point, I don't know. Well, there is KC number 6 700 at Sarachnis. We are still waiting on that cudgel. I wouldn't say necessarily that close to 2 times the rate yet, but we're definitely getting there. Again, and maybe at this point, I just get rewarded with a pet or a jar, and then we just get that extra slot in the collection log, and we can kind of half-ass somewhere else. Alright, well, I just passed 700 KC. I have to admit, at this point, I am getting a little bored, but, you know, the cudgel will come when it comes. I've been here for somewhere between, like, 20, maybe 25 hours. You know, it is getting a little boring now, not as fun as it was at, like, 200 KC. So, apparently, I've been at this boss for so long that my carols that I bought, I'm pretty sure at the beginning of this video, is almost broken. So, I'm gonna go repair that, I guess. 736 KC, we are still here. Well, we are far past, well, not far past, but we are past 800 KC now, so we are over 2 times the rate for the cudgel. I don't know, man. I kind of want to leave. This is just becoming sunk cost fallacy, where, you know, I feel like any kill could be the one. A little early, but, you know, starting another long day of Sarachnis grinding, and this should be, if I could, you know, not die here, please, that would be ideal. This should be 900 KC. There it is. Oh, I didn't even realize that was the kill. I thought I had one more. That is... I'm sorry, I was lounging in my chair there. That is 1,000 KC at this boss. 1,000 KC, all since the start of this video, and if I had to guess, I'm probably less than 5 minutes deep into the video at this point. Again, just to reiterate, the drop rate of the cudgel is 1 in 384. So, you know, that's pretty bad. And at this point, I think the Jar of Eyes drop rate, I'll have to double check, but I think we're actually on rate for the Jar of Eyes. It might be 1 in 2,000, not 1 in 1,000. But, you know, that would be a collection log slot that I originally didn't account for. So, it could save us some time. Oh my god, 98 strength. I did not realize I was getting that much XP. That's actually gross because we got 97 from here. Oh my god. Another KC milestone on the rung. 1100 KC. At this point, I'm actually not really mad that I don't have the cudgel or anything. I'm actually just amazed. 1100 KC is quite a lot. I did double check the Jar of Eyes drop rate, and it is 1 in 2,000, not 1 in 1,000, so technically we are nowhere near deserving of that or the pet, which is 1 in 3,000. But if we get one at this point, I would say it's, you know, justifiable. I don't even know if anybody cares about these KC milestones anymore, but we passed 1,200 KC now. Yep. Well, there's 1,300 now. Really, nothing new to say at this point. Well, we are somewhere between 30 and 40 hours in at this point, and I am having to repair my carols again. This is insane. I don't know. I think we're over 4 times the drop rate at this point, or close to it if we're not over it. 1,400 KC. Almost halfway to the pet rate, actually. I've gotten a lot of questions in the past, especially in the first few episodes of the series, and I've probably addressed them by now. But to the people who are wondering why I'm not going for every single collection log item and only going for a set number of them, situations like this is a pretty good idea of why. The Sarachnis Cudgel isn't that rare of an item. 1 in 384 is not that crazy. Going 4 or 5 times the rate for an item like this is rough, but imagine if I was also going for all pets. These videos would take months to produce. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I'm taking it. I am leaving. I'm so done. I'm so done with this place, man. You know, I originally didn't think that this entire video was going to be Sarachnis, but you guys aren't even ready for this. Here we go. Here's the loot tab. Look at that. It's disgusting. 86 egg sacs, tons of gems, almost 8,000 mithril ore, over 100 grubby keys. God, that is gross. All that for, what is it? What was this worth? For a 440k crush mace. Just, wow. Oh yeah, also the runes. This is the big one too. 15,000 blood runes. 10,000 cosmic runes. Just, my god, that's just gross. Well, I guess this gives me just one more thing to do before I wrap this video up. I got another Dagannoth task. That means it's time to go back to Dagannoth Supreme and try and pick ourselves up that Archer's Ring to wrap up that boss. So these are way cheaper than I remember, and I know there's tons of other upgrades I can make too, but I'm just going to go ahead and buy myself a pair of tassets, because it's going to be replacing a Varric skirt. It's not a huge change, but I'm not really comfortable dumping the money for an Avernic yet, and we don't yet have access to upgrading our Neats helm, and Prims is still a little pricey for me. So, I don't know. I think tassets make sense. You know, this has just been an unlucky video. Hopefully, this is not how my RNG ends up being. Typically, that is 300 kill count at Dagannoth Supreme with no Archer's Ring, which is a 1 in 128 drop rate. So, hopefully we at least get it by the end of this task. Yes! 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 I have never been so excited to get a freaking Archer's Ring, dude. It's something that's like, I took for granted every time I did DKs on my main account or whatever, but 322 KC, we were like 2.5 times the drop rate for that one too. I got scared for a second that I didn't pick it up, but it wouldn't have mattered. It was in the collection log anyway. Look at that. It's beautiful. We have all the rings in there. And then if we check out, what was the other one we did? Sarachnis. The 2 items in there as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. But now it's time to sell off the loot tab. So included in this loot tab is also me selling off the Abyssal Bludgeon and full Carols, because as of right now, I don't really have too much of a use for the Carols, and I don't think I have any use for the Bludgeon, at least not for quite a while. So there's no point in holding on to it. I'm gonna have a lot of money after this. I'm so excited. I was considering opening up all of the giant egg sacs myself, but to be honest, I'm just gonna let them sell in the GE, because it doesn't work the same way that the bird's nests do, so it would just take way too long. But after selling everything and waiting for these and the grubby keys to sell, so that's another, let's say, call it just about 8 mil just for simplicity's sake, we look at our bank and we have a gigantic 72 million GP cash stack. When I put my armor away, we now have over a 200 million GP bank, and not just a little bit over, 207 million GP plus the 8 mil we have in here, and I know both of these items will definitely sell at some point, so that's a lot of money, man. Only one boss really left to tackle in this tier, and that is the Grotesque Guardians. We still need to get ourselves the Tourmaline Core, Granite Ring, and Granite Hammer, all of which I'm hoping to obtain in the next episode. Of course, I could always go for the Callisto Ring as well. I guess we'll see. Probably won't, but I guess we'll see. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. As always, I'll see you next time for, hopefully, the last episode of the medium tier before the capstone challenge. Peace out, everybody, and have a fantastic rest of your day.